Okay, Peter, I think this is actually the last one, probably the fifth one. Well, I was in the middle of actually sort of showing uh, the retaining wall that we just recently did. But I wanted to actually sort of show you from the beginning. Yeah, this is how we started. The land was like this. So the homeowner wanted to fill up. I see this this telephone pole. Yeah, they wanted actually to fill up and make use of this land. So it was quite a long. The distance from this pole to this bank was about 10 meters. So he was wanted to make use of that land. So this pole here is actually about 7 meters high from where it stands off from the ground. It's about 7 meters high, and we started further down. It's 2 meters down. So this wall was actually sort of one of the tallest wall in Durban. Right, that's me the same side. So now we get quality sender. This send that, as I said, that it was approved by geotech engineer. We were actually getting it from Mount Edgecombe down to in Mushanga. So we were starting now, the project. You see, so we brought so many tons. We brought about 400 tons of this kind of soil, and then we were actually sort of pushing over the bank. So we could sort of compact it, we could excavate it further and compact it, so I wouldn't want to sort of hold you so long. Yeah, so basically this is when we were actually sort of going up with the wall. Alright, so the most important thing about about retaining wall is compaction of the backfill. If compaction is done to maximum density, I promise you there won't be any other problems, in future. So yeah, this is our company. So as I said, I wouldn't want to hold you so long. We've done so many projects. I would want to sort of take this video to take so long. I'm sure I've actually sort of, so yeah, you see now where the telephone pole was. We actually went above it, so it was stretching about 9 meters. 9 meters. You know, I approached this homeowner. This called me just to give him sort of a proposal. So what I did, just like how I'm doing to you, I did some drawings because this wall was actually sort of needed sort of a competent contractor. So beginning from actually from the design and all the structural, engineering. So we actually I put all that because I basically do everything. So I actually sort of did the drawings and I submitted to this homeowner. And I showed him that this is how the wall would look like after completion. And I promise you, he actually developed confidence in our company. And in the end, he made up his mind, and he gave us the job, and we did it. And in the end, he was so glad that he had us. So yeah, Mr. Peter, I have shown you, basically, just to do a recap. This is basically the first option that, if we go with the Gabions throughout, the first terrace and the second terrace, this is how it's going to look like. And I will make sure that, you won't sort of, lose much of the land. So they're going to be, soon like, they're going to be very closer, like, this Gabion shouldn't be as wide as it is here. This drawing is basically for illustration purposes, right? So the Gabion, as I said, as I mentioned, that it's if we stick to this idea, we're gonna have to release a lot of financial resources to fund it up, to get things done. So alternatively, we could go for the, this the Loffelstein and the Gabion. The Gabion's in the front, the first course, in the first tier, and then we actually sort of then build our Loffelstein. Because water won't actually reach this side. The Loffelstein won't get affected by the water because the Gabion are gonna be dealing with the water, and the Loffelstein is gonna be dealing with the bank. So this is a cost effective. So as I said, that what is left now is just to present the proposal. Now you need to know how much this is gonna cost. but that what is gonna I'm gonna have to work out on. But I'm gonna give you this option first, because the first one it's way expensive. I promise you, it's actually way expensive. It's a lot of money. So it's better to actually sort of stick to this one, and then if you and then I'll wait for you to actually confirm the starting date. Okay, so yeah, all right. This is my last video, as I said that this is all my drawings that I did for this project. It took me so many amount of hours, just to get all these sketch up, all of these illustrations drawn up. Okay, so I look forward to working with you. This is an opportunity that is like that comes once in a lifetime, to work together with you. So I look forward to actually sort of hear your comments. But please spend a lot of time watching all these series of the videos. If it means repeated twice, or please just get more informed. Spend a lot of time watching this. So you could watch on over the phone, or if you've got internet, you could in the house, you could watch it on a computer screen, on a wider screen, because a phone sometimes you won't get actually to see clearly, and because the screen is very small. So if you could use, instead of using a smartphone, you could actually open up using a computer that is connected to the internet. Okay, thank you very much.